Welcome back to Prime Time, y'all, and we back at it again with another story time. But before we get into the story time, go ahead and get your meal, your drink, your blunt, or your snack, and tell your man or sneaky link that you won't have to call on back because, you know, I'm here today with my mans. And, y'all, we about to talk about how I met his parents. And if y'all was here from, like, the first video, like, y'all know, like, his parents really don't. They really mess with me like that. That's like we ain't click, like said, no. Like, which is crazy because I click with everybody. I do, so they I don't know. But anyways, you know, let's just hop right into this story time. So y'all, you know, at this point, you know, not even throughout our relationship, I want to say at this point we was dating for like 3 months, and I'm like, yo, like, I want to meet your parents. You know, I feel like that's really important to meet your parents. And, you know, he was really against it. He was like, I don't think you should meet my parents.
At least at that point, I don't know if I was quite ready.
You wasn't ready?
To do that.
Because I'm just like, if you really want to take me seriously, you know, I got to meet mom and pop.
I mean, you're the first person I showed my parents to as well. So I was like really nervous.
But I was like, damn. I'm like, why he don't want me to meet his parents? Like, you know, is they homophobic? Is they racist? You know, I was like, you know, sometimes I could get a little delulu, and, you know, I'm thinking of so many scenarios in my head. So I'm like, something going on. Because I'm like, why this man don't want me to meet his parents? So, eventually, like, after a long time of, like, talking about it, he was like, okay, come over and you can meet my parents. I was like, oh, okay, bad. You know, I'm excited, you know. Damn, I think I forgot what outfit I had on. Oh my God, what outfit I had on. That's what bothered me. I know I had a cute fit. It was cute. You know what? It don't matter. You know, I had a cute outfit but it was like parent appropriate. Like, it wasn't like, you know, I'm coming in see-through, but it was parent appropriate. So, you know, boom, after like 2 hours and a half of driving into the countryside, baby. You know, I finally pulled up. You know, he's fixing his car. I want to say I put up a little early because, you know, I want to be on my little surprise shit. You know, I like to be a little early because, you know, I'm meeting the parents.
You had the snap map on. I knew where you were.
No, I turned off.
Okay, for like the last 10 minutes.
Not the last 10 minutes.
It wasn't the whole time. I knew you were about to come.
I had my snap map off. I was like, I don't want him to know that I'm pulling up early. So, you know, I pull up, you know, he fixing the car. He fixing his car. I'm like, oh, okay, look at you, mechanic. So, I pull up. But, you know, wait, as I'm pulling up, I see, like, this old white man. I see this old white man on a bike riding past. And I was like, oh, like, something like, my intuition was like, that might be his daddy. Because, like, the daddy kind of, like, had some of his features. And I was like, ooh, I really want to say, like, you know, they look alike, because, you know, I don't want to be like, come off as like, you know, white people look alike, but that looked like his daddy. Like, something was like, that looked like his father. Mind you, I ain't seen no pictures, nothing. But anyways, I pull in, boom. Mind you, like, my car fucked up. So I'm a little embarrassed. You know, my window got a little dent in it, because, you know, I got hit by that, you know, a truck driver. Did I make a story time about that ever? I don't think I did. That could be a story time. Anyways, I'm not going to get too much into that. So, boom, I pull up. He fixing the car. You know, I go over. I'm like, oh, okay, you know, look at you fixing the car. And I'm like, okay, you like, you know, where your parents at? And he was like, actually, you know, I haven't told them that you was coming. Like, what you mean? What you mean? So at this point, I'm like, is he fucking for real? Like, I just pulled up and he haven't even told them, like, hey, yo, like, you know, my boyfriend, you know, I wanted to introduce you to my boy. Like, he didn't say nothing to these people.
No, they found out I was dating you that day.
That day. So at this point, now I'm really nervous. And, you know, I don't really get nervous. I was kind of a hint of nervous because I wanted to see, like, I hope they're not homophobic or racist. That's what I was a little nervous about. But I really became nervous after he said, yeah, I didn't, you know, they don't know. Like, what? Why the fuck would you do that?
This is really hard to communicate to. I mean,
but still, that was like, damn.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of like when I moved, like when we moved here. They didn't know I was moving until I was moving out.
Oh my God, you so last minute. Why would you do that?
But, I mean, they make it hard
to talk.
Yeah.
Okay,
you just can't talk to them.
I can understand that.
Yeah.
So, while he fixing his car or whatever, I'm in the passenger seat, handing him shit when I need to. I'm feeling cute. And then eventually, this white woman come out the house. I'm like, okay, this gots to be the mama. Because, like, who else could this be? I don't want to say that. His parents are on the older side. Because I'm like, oh, this could be his grandmama. So I'm like, oh, shit. I'm thinking, this the grandma, And, he was like, oh, hey, mom. Like, what you said when she came out? Because y'all had a little conversation at first.
I don't know. She's probably talking shit.
And y'all had like a little mini argument. I was like, oh my God, see, white people always get into it with their parents, like, and I be feeling like
she was talking shit about like, she's probably talking shit about me trying to do what I was trying to do to my car.
I think so. And she was like, oh, why don't you just take it to the mechanic? And he was like, well, because I don't got money for the mechanic or whatever, blah 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 blah. And she was like, I do. And I was like, oh, okay, the clap, X. Mom was not playing. Anyways, that's when he was like, hey, mom, I want to introduce you to my boyfriend. Is that what you said? You said something like that. So, I pick under because, I'm a little hidden, but I'm not really hidden. Like, she could see me, but she can't really see me. So I'm like, hey, I introduce myself. I'm like, I'm Dante, blah, blah, blah. And, I could just see it in her eyes. She just looked at me. She was like, oh, hey, nice to meet you. And, that was really it. Like, I feel like she didn't really, like, greet me.
No questions.
Nothing.
It was just...
She was just like, hey. And I was just like...
That's all it was.
I'm like, damn. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, so at this point, I'm really like, okay, they probably racist. Like, something going on. Because, like, I done met a few parents before when, like, that reaction have to be the worst reaction I ever received. Honestly, from a parent. Like, that was so bad. I was like, damn. So, boom. After, she go back in the house, I'm like, okay, damn, like, if she reacted like that, I'm really scared to meet the daddy because he had told me a few stories about the daddy and how he not really with the life like that. So, I'm like, damn, if she reacted the way she reacted, I'm scared how the daddy gonna react. So, boom, he get done fixing his car. And I want to say we went to Wendy's.
I don't even think we went to Wendy's yet. We were going inside. Like, we were bringing your stuff inside because we were carrying a ring light.
You're right. So, we had brought my stuff inside because, I was going to spend a weekend over there. So, boom, we bring all my stuff inside. But at this time, like, we spent all day outside until it got dark. Until you finished
almost,
your car.
Because it took me way longer than what I was even trying to do.
He didn't know what the fuck he was doing.
No, I did know what I was doing.
Anyways, we finally get into the crib, As soon as we get in, the daddy, like, I guess, I don't know if he was coming out or no, he was, like, going in, like, the downstairs refrigerator. Y'all, they got 2 refrigerators.
He was, like, going to hang up the towel on the clothesline.
He was?
In the basement, yeah.
Anyways, they had something going on in the basement. It's nice, finished basement. Like, house was beautiful, okay? So, we go in, and, the daddy right there, he was like, oh, hey, how you doing? I'm like, hey, I say real, I shake him. But we didn't really, he didn't introduce me as a boyfriend, so I don't know what the daddy was thinking, but it wasn't like, oh, this is my boyfriend. No, he knew,
because he already went inside. So
and he probably talked to the mama.
Yeah, he knew.
Well, he came out real nice. I was like, oh, shit, I like the daddy. They surprised me, too, because I was like, damn, he shook my hand and everything. I wanted to give him a hug, because, I'm a hugger. But, he, as soon as, I'm like, oh, okay, handshake, hey, how you doing? So, I shake his hand, we talked for a little bit. He's like, oh, so what do you do? And I was like, oh, I'm an influencer. I don't know what the fuck I was talking about, because I just want to sound cool, because I'm like, I do a lot. I do. So I'm like, what do I really say? And I don't want to, because I know what I used to say. But I didn't want to tell him that, because, motherfuckers would have been like, get the fuck out of my house. So, I'm like, yeah, I'm an influencer. He's like, oh wow, that's cool. That's cool. I'm like, yeah, ring light, boom, boom. Mind you, my suitcase was fucked up. Like I had the most ghettoest suitcase.
Oh
you
my
remember
god.
That my suitcase looked like it's been through so much.
I think we threw that away when we moved here.
We did. Do I got pictures of it?
Maybe.
Probably not. That was a fucked up suitcase.
If you do, it's in a video.
But that suitcase been through it with me. So I give her 10s because me and that suitcase been through a lot. Okay. But she was fucked up. So I was a little embarrassed that he was looking at my suitcase like that. But he ain't say nothing. Eventually he walked off. It was a little short, small conversation. And I was like, oh, okay, that went well. Like, I was surprised. And he was like, shit, I'm surprised too. I'm like, oh. So boom, we sent my stuff in the room. And then, we go in the car. And where you take me?
We go get Wendy's.
Yes. Even though, like, I said I probably was never going to try Wendy's again. And y'all know I tried Wendy's again because, I got a Wendy's
love
mother.
Wendy's now.
I do love Wendy's now. But when I used to work for them and a little bit after that, I wasn't fucking with Wendy's. But I fuck with Wendy's now. She cool. I just don't eat that chili, bitch. It's nasty. So, we ate some Wendy's and, he took me on a drive like around a little town. And it was cute. Like, tell me, like, where you take me?
Well, we just went like up kind of by the river and stuff.
Oh.
I mean, that's kind of it. Because we sat up there and ate, didn't we?
Yeah, we talked. And he was like confessing stuff to me and like showing me all these emotions. And he was like, oh, I really love you. I ain't never introduced nobody to my parents before. So I'm feeling real special.
Yeah.
Because he's talking about all this shit. I'm like, oh. And so, we finally get back to the place and, we fucked. We did. We fucked, but it was like a quiet fuck because, his parents was like right in the room above us, like dead ass right on the room. So, we ain't trying to mind you, like the dick is big, so.
Oh my God.
I'm struggling to like keep my composure. Like I'm over here whimpering and shit because he over here trying to like he's really digging at me. I'm like, why are you digging at me so viciously when your parents is upstairs? Like I'ma just start moaning for real. Like just let this shit out because I'm struggling. Like I'm talking about face in the pillow. Like I'm starting to bite my finger and shit. I'm over here feeling like Aaron from Attack on Titan. So I'm like, fuck. Like I'm like, slow down. No, not saying it hurt. Like it was feeling way too good. I'm like, hold on, cause I'm finna. He like, okay, let's change position. Wait, no, that was the second time. Cause I'm gonna say we had sex twice that night. Wow, we nasty. So first we had sex in like the side position. It's like you cuddling. He was behind me, cuddling
like
me.
Spooning.
Yeah, that's what it's called, spooning. So we spoon fucking. So, after we spoon fuck, boom, I want to say probably like an hour goes by. We watching the movie. I don't even remember what movie we was watching. And then, he fucked me a doggy. I was really bottoming this night.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I was in my feminine energy at the time. So, this man is just doing what he needs to do. And I'm over here just trying to keep my composure. And, like, you not really compensating for, like, what we got. We got to stay quiet. At this point, like, the clapping sound louder than me. So I'm like, damn. But, it was...
Nobody said nothing?
Nobody said a thing?
Nope. I didn't hear anything.
So I'm like, okay. Boom. The next day. So the next day, we chilling, we doing... The next day wasn't shit. I think we should go past that. Y'all... Anyways, it's at this point, it's Sunday. Because, Saturday was cool. We did our little thing. It's Sunday. We put on outfits. I want to say he took me out. No, before we went out. Y'all, Because I think we was going to go do something that day. And before we went out, we talking. And he like, okay, let me go to, like, give me a drink of water or something. So I'm like, okay, boom. I'm putting my earring in. And then I'm like, shit, I got to piss. I gotta pee. So as I'm going to the bathroom, he's in the hallway at this point, and like he looks at me, and then I look at him, and it was like one of those looks like, And I was just like, okay, like, what, like, why he, like, it was almost like, it was a weird look. It's like, why is you looking at me like that?
It's just me telling you not to.
So, boom, I opened the bathroom door and tell me why his mama in there naked. I mean, I just see nothing but titties. Like, I was like, oh. And she was like, oh. Mind you, I'm just like, oh my God. Oh my God. I shut the door real fast. Well, not fast enough. Because at this point, I done saw too much. I was like, oh my God. Like, just out. Both of them. I'm like, oh. I shut the door. I'm like, oh. Oh my God. I just felt so bad. And they was fucking laughing. What was funny?
I mean, like, did I not warn you?
No, because I'm just like, what the fuck does that mean?
It means don't go in there.
I was like, well, yo, what? So at this point, I'm feeling horrible. I'm like, she ain't gonna invite me over here or let me stay over here no fucking more. So I'm like, oh my God, I gotta text her. He like, no, it's fine. I'm like, no, I have to text her. Like, well, at least you know I'm gay. So, you know, it's not like, you know, I wanted to look at it. I'm like, oh my God, is she gonna let this slide? Oh my God, can we just forget about this happening? I end up sending her some type of text saying, you know, his apologies. You know, he a knock first, blah, 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 blah. You know, I ain't gonna lie, she sent like a passive aggressive message and she was like, yeah, I guess I'm finna have to start locking the doors around here now. I was like, I mean, you know, I can understand how she mad, but like, damn, girl, like.
Right, like she knew you were there. Just lock the door anyways. You're in the bathroom.
Even though I was in the wrong, I was in the wrong. I should have knocked. I did, but I didn't think that she would come all the way. Like, I didn't know how the house dynamic worked. Yeah, because, you know, I'm new here. I didn't think she would come all the way downstairs. Mind you, her room had her own bathroom, own shower. Like, so I was like, why she come downstairs to, like, take a shower? I was confused, but, you know, apparently, you know, the bathroom downstairs shower is, like, nice. Like, it's giving a rainfall shower. Like, it was a really nice shower.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that house was, it's a beautiful home. So, I could understand why they would come downstairs, but at that point, I didn't know, like, how it was working. So, I thought we just had that to himself. I'm like, oh, shit, you got your own bathroom, period. No. Even though it was like a washer and dryer in there, so I was just like, okay. I knew they'd come down there and do laundry, but, like, I didn't think they was actually using the bathroom. But, yeah, that was like me meeting your parents. And I feel like I met a little too much. Okay? Shit.
It was definitely an experience.
It was. Mind you, this was, like, in October. Last year, October. Did we say that?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, my God, almost a year. Oh, that was... I hope she forgot about that. I'm still traumatized. But anyways, y'all, if you made it through this whole... if you made it through this whole video, we love you, okay? And, baby, we just coming out with our own little series on this channel because, you know, Confessions came to an end. I don't think Confessions gonna be bad. If y'all really want Confessions back, get that motherfucker to 30 likes. I'm gonna say it one more time. This is the last time I'm gonna speak Confessions if that motherfucker don't get to 30 likes. But yeah, we coming out with our new series, you know, called Game Nights. And by the time you see this video, baby, it's gonna be a poll in my community tab. Go to the community tab, bitch, and go vote on which, you know, what you want first. So, go ahead, check that out. Go click your vote and boom. But yeah, you excited? I'm excited.
I am.
If you made it through the whole video, we love you. And go ahead and leave a like. Subscribe. And please hit that notification bell on the side so you will be notified the next time we upload. And we're going to catch you on another prime time. Okay, period. You got it. There we go.